Scuba Bat Dan here from the ACF. I showed you guys how to press the brass insert, the 080 Easy Lock threaded insert, into the bottom of the G-Tank assembly. And now I'm going to show you guys the 1/4 inch threaded inserts, which these are the 1/4 inch threaded inserts that will actually go into, that are 632 screws that actually go into this part. Now of course we want these pre-drilled so you can actually put the 080 screw into it. That's where this little jig that I made comes into play. It's got a 3/64 hole on one side, and then it's got the threaded 632 threaded hole on the other side. So basically what it allows me to do then, which everybody will get, the people that went ahead and wanted theirs pre-assembled, I'll show you how that happens. People that didn't get theirs pre-assembled, I'll walk you through it. So basically I use this jig with my little drill. And drill out the threaded insert. So you have a hole, a 3/64 inch hole that's drilled all the way through your nylon screw. So now for the people that aren't getting theirs pre-assembled, you'll get this screw that's already pre-drilled. To make it a little bit easier for you, I change out the 3/64 drill bit to a 1/16 drill bit, and then what I do is go slightly a little bit farther in, but I'm not going all the way, and I'm going about right here. So you're going to have about 1/8 of an inch of threading. There. So you got a 1/16 of an inch, or a 1/16 inch hole that's drilled about halfway through. So you got half of it's going to be 3/64, the other side is going to be 1/16. So you're going to have about 1/8 of an inch that when you thread your screw in, your stainless steel screw in, it'll provide resistance, but it won't provide so much resistance, because if you had to actually travel the whole length of the 1/4 inch nylon screw, it'd be really, really tight. I've already done this and don't recommend it. Now for the people that are getting theirs pre-assembled, or not getting theirs pre-assembled I should say, what you want to do is cut the actual top off of the screw. So now I've just got a nice flat screw that I'm going to be working with. And get that back out of there. So now we've got our insert that's actually going to go into the bottom piece. So what you're going to do is take a little bit of glue and you're going to spread it on the threads, and you'll screw it into your bottom piece until it's just about right there. About a 32nd of an inch off the bottom. And if you look at the other side, it's almost flush. Actually, it's just a little bit beyond flush. So it's sticking out about a 32nd of an inch on the other side also. So that's absolutely perfect right there. So once this is all glued in place, which I've got one that I've already pre-done, and take this one's I've already pre-done. Oh, let me back up. And you'll also receive in the kit a 1/8 inch piece of PTFE tubing, which then will get glued in the center portion right here. So it'll look like this once you're finished assembling it. This will be glued in place, and this will be glued in place. And all you gotta do is put a little bit of a dab on the bottom to hold it in place. You don't really need to, slop a whole bunch of glue on it. You just basically need to put glue on the bottom so it stops the stainless steel mesh from touching bottom, which would be the stainless steel, so it doesn't ground out. And then it provides side to side isolation so it doesn't touch the stainless steel also. So now a piece that I've already done, which is this piece here, this is already glued into place and this is already glued into place. So what you'll do is you'll also receive a 1/8 inch 080 screw, which looks like this. Let me get on the screw here. Very, very small. So this will screw into the brass piece, just like that. And you'll get a 3/16 stainless steel shoulder or standoff, and then a 1/2 inch 080 screw. So there's our screw and our collar, our shoulder standoff. And this will get screwed into the nylon insert that we just got done putting in. Yeah, it's 80 threads per inch, so it takes a while to get in. So, then once you are all done, this is basically a completed bottom piece. Now the only other thing that we're going to need, which I'll do in the next video, will be see how the screw actually protrudes right here out. That screw will actually screw into a brass piece. It's going to sit in here that's pre-threaded. So that'll screw into the brass piece, and there will be a nylon washer here that'll stop it from touching the stainless steel, and then there'll be a nylon washer that goes over it, a nylon standoff, that then your bottom connector piece screws into this. Everybody with me so far? Well, hopefully. So then your stainless steel mesh, once it's actually rolled and heat treated, will then slide down into this hole here. And then you'll wrap your negative wire here, you'll wrap around your stainless steel mesh, and then you'll connect the positive wire here. And that's basically how you put the bottom piece together. So I've got about 150 of these that I've got to assemble, and then the rest of them that don't need assembly, I'll just put the pieces in a plastic bag and I'll ship them out to you. Alright, if you guys got any questions, just shoot me a PM or just post it in the thread, and I'll answer as best I can. This is Scuba Bat Dan out.